We are going to see how much I realistically read in a week. We're starting this on a Friday. Got my coffee. I probably shouldn't be starting another reading vlog, but a one reading vlog that's gonna give me flexibility just to pick up whatever book I'm feeling in the moment. Currently also tackling, of course, Silver Flames still. This is what we're up to right now with Restore Me by Terry Murphy. This is a Academy series book. I think it's second to last or something like that, or I'm not reading the novellas. So currently on page 126. I haven't picked it up in a year, so I'm literally at a part where it says, this is what it says: hi, she touches her nose to mine and something inside me jolts to life. I hear my breath catch, my eyes close unbidden. I love you, she says. So I finished in a good scene, you could say. So we're gonna read this and then just realistically see how much I read in a week. Today's Friday. I'm doing it from Friday to, still haven't decided. I want to do it for 5 days, so just like a YouTuber week. It's usually 5 days. Starting on a Friday, I want there to be a weekend in between so I can get more books out of the way. Then we've got a problem. I can feel it coming, okay? The beginning of the year reading slump is here, and it's driving me crazy that I just can't get into a book. I can't even get into the series that I was like super into it. So here's what's happening. I'm trying to make my way through the Shadow Me series. I'm also trying to make my way through the Akatar series. I'm on the last book. It's a thick one. I'm like not into it at all. The whole training situation is getting really annoying for me. That's all I have to say. For this one, I'm just a little bored right now, but I think it's a reading slump. I still love the characters. Let's just start a new book. So, will this be a bad idea? I think I'm about 12 years late to this. I'm out a long time ago, 2007. This is a really long series, and I found it on my free little library when I went to the Nason Books yesterday, I think. So we could potentially get into this series. I need something quick, fun, easy to read. So we're gonna be trying this, and then we might switch to this and we'll see what happens. Wish me luck. I'm gonna be totally honest, there's actually a reason I haven't been vlogging too much for this video, and it's because I have been reading this book right here. It's a fan fiction about Draco and Hermione, and this book is not for everybody, okay? There's a lot of trigger warnings. It's a very long book, like over 1,000 pages. Essentially, this book is about what would have happened if Harry Potter would have died in the war, and then Voldemort would have taken over. Again, very unrealistic. I mean, I feel like the Harry Potter world is already unrealistic as it is, but I have been reading this. It's one of those books that I just can't stop reading. I'm absolutely obsessed. I physically can't stop. I read all day yesterday. I'm about to continue reading. I'm gonna go 10 by the book for a little bit. I do have some work to get done, but I just have to do it on my phone. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go by the book. I'm probably gonna take a physical book just because I want to have the option, but something's telling me that I'm just going to be reading manacled. That's what I'm craving. Okay, I can't stop reading. I'm back to short hair, and this angle is not good, but we're gonna work with it. I might be finishing this book today. This is Good Girl, Bad Blood. This is part of the Good Girl's Guide to Murder series by Holly Jackson. I thought I would just kind of maybe try to finish some books that I'm like almost halfway on, because it just makes sense. I feel like manacled is gonna put me in the biggest reading slump ever, so I need to find ways to just kind of snap out of it. But yeah, I'm obsessed with the hair. I don't look very good right now, but I swear that it looks better than this. I do have to say, I have no theories whatsoever about what's going on in this book. I got my coffee here. The lighting's not great. There's a heat wave and I'm trying to keep my windows closed, so I do apologize for that. Finished Good Girl Bad Blood. I'll talk about all the books that I'm trying to finish at the end of the video. It's actually the first book I finished this week, which is embarrassing because I'm supposed to tell you guys, talk about all the reading that I'm doing this week, but I've been kind of on a reading slump and very maniacal. It's taken so much of my time. I'll have like 6 more hours to go in that book, but I picked up this little, I think it's supposed to be more of a fluffy romance. This is a Christmas mug that I'm trying to hide from you guys, but I do really like Abby Jimenez's books. I read the Happy Ever After playlist a few months ago, and it was one of my favorite romances that I've ever read. I decided to pick this one up. This is a different series, and I've heard that the book that's after this one is actually super good too, so I just want to get through this one so I can read the next one. Yeah, just wanted to give you guys a quick reading update, and that's what I've been up to reading wise. We finally did it. We are going to finally finish this video. I read a total of 2 books. I feel like it was a very realistic weekly reading vlog because I only read 2 books, and then I started like 5 other books that we're gonna get through. And the highlight of this week was also that we literally got our very first Stanley Cup, and then I added this little straw cupper. I saw this thing on TikTok where it was literally my biggest fear. Apparently a spider crawled into this straw, and we would have a fly problem during the summer here in my apartment, so I wasn't gonna take my chances, but I'm obsessed with this color. So yeah, you guys are gonna be seeing this bad boy a lot in my video. Go ahead and kind of talk you guys through the books that I did ended up finishing for this video. I'm gonna go ahead and check Goodreads because for some reason I feel like I did finish a 3rd book, but I don't think I did. So, you know, I really didn't finish another book. So let's just go through the book that took me forever and I'm still in the middle of it, but honestly I feel like it counts as several books because it's like an over 1,000 pages book. It's the fanfic called Manacle. It's about Hermione and Draco from Harry Potter, and I'm gonna put the cover over here. That's not a published book. It's taken me forever. I'm currently 73% in, and it still says that I have like 6 hours to go. So I'm not gonna finish this book in this video. I'm literally taking a whole break from that book because I have other videos to film. It's just not realistic to stick to that. But I did ended up reading the 2nd book in a Good Girl's Guide to Murder series, and this one's called Good Girl Bad Blood Accent. This one thing I like and also dislike about the series is the fact that there's almost like a brand new storyline in every single one of the books, with some like connections between the cases, still like just brand new cases that get introduced. So this one, the brother of one of her friends goes missing, then they ask her to investigate his disappearance, and then she kind of stumbles upon like almost like a whole other case. So it's a little bit scattered, but it was nonetheless really entertaining. There is of course a hint of romance in this series that I feel like we all really enjoy, and we're probably really going to enjoy the TV adaptation. Like, hello, the casting was actually perfect for this. This book 4 out of 5 stars. I definitely recommend continuing this series. It was good enough that I ended up getting the 3rd book, so I'm going to be reading that probably in another reading vlog. But this was great, so I do recommend. Probably one of the most disappointing books that I have read the past month or so. Probably Well by Abby Jimenez. If you know me, you know that the Happy Ever After playlist was one of my favorite romances that I read in the last few months, and I was really excited to pick up another Abby Jimenez book, and this one was probably one of the most popular ones. I've heard literally everyone talk about this book. I had really high hopes for this one, and it was highly disappointing. So essentially this book is about a big time city girl and a small town boy, and there's an age gap which really didn't bother me except for when she was treating a 28-year-old man like a child. Like, I felt like that was so unrealistic. Another part that I feel like was highly unrealistic, and this is also keeping in mind the fact that this is a fiction book, was that she kept calling her friends and family like privileged and entitled and stuff like that, and it was just kind of like, I mean, you are all those things too. So she was just kind of on this high horse judging everyone around her, and I'm like, you're literally exactly all of those things. And for her age, I feel like she was probably one of the most immature female characters that I've ever read, and she was so infuriating, so immature, so annoying. The chemistry between them was kind of non-existent. Like, literally have one night stand in the first like 10 pages of the book. It was like, I just really didn't like this book. I gave it out of 5 stars. I always say that I never not recommend the book. I feel like you should read it and find out for yourself if you're actually going to enjoy it. I personally strongly dislike that, and probably one of my lowest rated books as of lately. And don't come for me, I know this is a really popular book, but I'm entitled to an opinion of the books that I read, and I really dislike this one. And then that's pretty much it, but I wanted to go ahead and do a little glasses haul that graced me with quite a few frames that I wanted to show you guys in this video, and as usual they'll be linked down below. Picture of sunglasses. I'm zooming in a little bit. There we go. We have a kind of a good mixture between sunglasses and glasses. And yes, I have my hair pulled back because this is really annoying me right now. The first pair are these like blue tint ones. They're called the Glitz frame. This is what they look like on. I feel like this is giving really extra summer vibes. These are called the Mulligan Frames, and they're just your typical run-of-the-mill oversized tortoise shell. This is a close-up of the frames. You can probably expect a glasses haul from me almost every single time you watch the video, and are called the Mayfield frames. This is what they look like on. I'm honestly really impressed with this frame. They look kind of funky, but once you put them on, they're actually super flattering. Last pair, it's given massive vintage vibes. You can see the little flowery details, and then the sides are beautiful too. And these are called the gallery frames. I feel like I want to make one last comment before I end this video, and that is, I don't really trust when booktubers and booktokers like and love every single book that they read, and that's highly unrealistic, and you're not gonna get that in my channel. I'm very honest about my book opinions, and I feel like it's realistic to only read 2 books a week, and it's realistic to not love every single book that you read. But with that, this thing's gonna become a complete new personality. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here, and maybe do a little thumbnail picture for you guys. Bye guys.